This is my at going live. So if nobody showed up, that's totally cool because I had no previous intentions on going live. So this is, I went to a fantastic antique show this weekend. It's Scott's Antique Show. Love it so much. I also know a bunch of you are probably at Daniel's Tacky Is Me sale. So if you're there, that's awesome. And I didn't really know, I'll probably get I am back, just in case anybody shows up. So let's see. Okay, one person is here. 3 people are here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my first live. It's probably going to be terrible. And from the looks of my tablet, I'm very blurry. But as y'all know, I live in the middle of nowhere. So that's just going to happen. Oh, is it so blurry? Can someone let me know if I am ridiculously blurry? Sadly coming in and out. That's what I was afraid of. Let me try, let's see. Bound to be a bloodbath. Is that any better or worse? It's probably worse. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? I'm not sure, but we're just gonna go on. So, like I said, this is a haul from my favorite antique show in Atlanta, Georgia. I went this weekend. I try to go once a month. It comes into town one weekend a month. It's in Jonesboro, and it is an amazing time. If y'all are anywhere close to the Atlanta area, I 10 out of 10 recommend it. I always do really well there. My total spend was $373. So that's quite a bit, but I also got quite a bit. My entire table is full. I'm in my dining room, and my entire dining room table is full. So hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. If you can, awesome. If you can't, sorry about that. So very first thing I got, this is the very first thing I got right when I walked in the door, was this amazing bittersweet swung vase. This is by far the largest one I've ever found. And I got it for a really super good price. I paid $40 for this, which I think that is a super good deal. I'm probably not going to tell you guys what I spent on everything, but like I said, I did spend $373 on everything you're going to see. So yeah, so this was the very first thing I got. It's in beautiful condition. Love the colors. Super fun piece. I was really excited to find that. Hi, Geneva. And like I said, I also know that Daniel from Tacky Me is live right now. He's having a live sale. I hate to interrupt him, but I wanted to go ahead and get these things listed, so I kind of had to do this now. But if you want to go and watch Daniel and then come back and watch this later, you totally can. Hi, Todd. Yes, Scott's is amazing. Love it. And I do have a eBay store. So the majority of these items I'm going to show you will be available on my eBay store. It's just The.withering.cottage, just like my YouTube name and just like my email. And if you guys do see something that you're interested in and you can catch me before I list these items on my eBay, please feel free to do so. And we can talk about the price and all of that. And my email's, again, just the same, the.withering.cottage@gmail.com. So yeah, all right, so I showed you the vase. There's so much. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I think the next thing I'm gonna do is there was a vendor there who had a sale table, and everything on the table was $2. So I spent $20, so I got 10 things, and I'll show you those things next. I got this amazing vintage tin. I love the inside, super old piece. It was originally priced at $40 and then down to $25, and then I paid $2. So that's a pretty darn good deal. Really like the patina on it. Love the pretty lady. So I grabbed that, $2. Next thing I got was this little dish. It says Sari Gamp Martin Chuzzlewit. And it's just this really super fun little dish. That was also $2. Hey mom. Hey mom. So I grabbed that for $2. Then I got this little trinket box, same maker, and this is the Jolly Drover. Really good condition. I just really like the way that these were painted. Really pretty. Then I got this one that is also very, very similar. This is Oliver Twist Asks for More. Look how well done these are. And for $2, I just couldn't pass them up. And I love that crazing. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. I know I'm really blurry and really spotty, but I live in the literal middle of nowhere and my Wi-Fi and cell service is just absolutely terrible. So unless I move, we just gotta work with it, I guess. So I do apologize. And then I also got this piece, again, very similar. Micawber introduces David to London. It's this little butter or cheese dish. So cute, really, really good condition. Of course, it's my favorite color, white. Yay, I liked this too. And for $2, couldn't pass it up. And then this is probably one of my favorite pieces I got at the $2 table. It is this little vintage, what is it called? Red Riding Hood cup. So here's the little wolf. And then there's Grandma's house. And then there's little Red Riding Hood. Excellent, excellent condition. And then I love how the handle is the tree. This is probably gonna be a keeper. It's not marked, but I just love it. Are you able to see any of this? Is this just the worst? Probably is. Let me know if you're watching. Can you see anything, or is it just a blurry, hot mess? Let me know. I'll wait to see if anybody responds. Yes, you can see it. Okay, cool. Hi, Mary. All right, and then this was also on the $2 table. This is a Flow Blue saucer and teacup. It's made by Liberta's Prussia. Really pretty piece. I liked this piece because there is a crack in the teacup, and the way that the crazed over over the teacup, I love that. I just think that that is beautiful. Why do I think that's beautiful? I don't know, but I do. Really pretty teacup with the matching saucer, and look at the bottom. I'm a sucker for that deep crazing like that discolorized crazing. I love that. I just think it's so pretty. I almost want to display it like this because I'm just weird like that. And then I got also from the $2 table this antique hand lotion bottle with the blue glass stopper. It still does have the lotion in it, so that's kind of gross. I'm definitely gonna try to wash it out. I do have to be careful because it is 100% hand cold painted. Hi, Kim. So I definitely do have to be careful, but it has no chips or cracks. It's just super dirty and full of lotion. It smells good. It's just kind of gross. Hi, Tammy. But I really like this. It's milk glass. So I did grab that. The paint job is in excellent condition. And you can even see that the hand lotion part was hand painted and so beautifully done. I know, right? They did have some really, really good items. And I was talking to him and I was like, wow, you have some really good priced things. Like, how do you do it? And he said he is a state property liquidator. And supposedly if someone unfortunately passes away and they hadn't paid off their home and it still belongs to the bank and they don't have any family, then he liquidates the estate. He takes the items out of the estate and then sells them to try to get the bank back some of their mortgage, I think is what he said. But yeah, super pretty bottle. Really love the stopper. It is a beautiful, beautiful blue color. And like I said, the majority of these items will be listed on, I know it's very sad. And I didn't know that technically like until after I bought this stuff, but like I said, the items that I'm gonna be showing you, other than the ones that I say I'm keeping for myself, will be available on my eBay. It's just The.withering.cottage, eBay. But if you do see something that you just fall in love with, you can also email me. My email is the exact same. It's the.withering.cottage@gmail.com. And you can email me and we can talk all that businessy stuff. And I can, if we can make a deal, then these things can be yours. And then I have two more items that were on the $2 table. I love these old baby plates, and especially the white ones. This one is Homer Laughlin. I can't quite read what it says, but it is this cute little girl with her puppy dog. And then it has this little bonnet girl right there. Yes, absolutely, Mom. That's my mom. Hey, Mom. Hi, Lena. Yes, you live in Georgia? Do you ever go to Scott's? If you don't, I recommend it. It is an amazing time. So really cute baby plate. And then I assume this one was more than likely a baby plate as well. I would say it's Dutch. It says it's Limoges, but I'm just saying because of their little cloggy shoes. Super cute plate. Love these two together. These, again, were $2 each. And I think that that is it for the $2 table. What do I want to show you guys next? I did buy this as well for myself. I love these old ceramic fish tank pieces. I think they're so fun. And of course, I love that paint job. And this will go good with my kind of like seashell collection, my like antique and vintage souvenir pieces. These look really good, kind of like staggered in there with them. Yay, let's see. Yes, haven't been in a while to shop at Antiques in Fayetteville, Georgia. Have you ever been to a place called Kudzu's in Atlanta? Someone at the show was telling me about it and they said it's amazing. So let me know. Oh, I lied. I do have one more thing I got off the $2 table. It is this vintage, I don't know if this would be considered as a percolator or just as a coffee pot. But I really, really liked it. I liked this detailing around the side and then these measurements right here. And it came with the bottom, of course. I just really liked this. I thought maybe like if you put like a little succulent, plant a little succulent in here coming out and then take this off right here. Woo! And put a plant in there, that would be really cute. Or you could just use it for its purpose because it seems like it's in good condition. And this was originally $35, but I got it off the $2 table, so that was exciting. So AJ's Retro and Vintage, would this be considered a percolator? Because it doesn't have the pressy thing. I'm not a percolator expert, but I just really liked this detailing around here, and I liked these measurements right here. And it's got the original handles and topper. Really pretty piece. Next thing is something I bought for myself. Good morning, Sandy Spiff 50 Vintage. I'm so excited y'all are here. It's my first live sale. I wasn't even gonna do a live video, like on my own. I'm a big girl now. I wasn't gonna do this live. I sat down to film the haul and I was like, should I go live? And then I'm just very impulsive. So here I am live. Ta-da. For those of you that just came in though, I do want to show y'all, the ones that didn't see this. This is the first thing I got at the show. How beautiful is this? Super, super cool. Now, these mid-century swung vases, I don't collect them, but I can respect them and I think they are absolutely stunning. So I was super excited when I found this Big Daddy. Really good condition. Super, super fun. Liked that a lot. How are y'all doing today? I forgot that this is live and not like a pre-recorded haul. So I'm just sitting here like doing like it's a video. And it's not, it's live. I can actually talk to you guys. So how are y'all doing? I'm a big old nerd, I'm sorry. Y'all doing good? It's very cold and rainy here. Very cold and rainy. All right. The next item is something I bought for myself. It is broken, but that's probably why I liked it, because I always gravitate towards the rejects and the broken pieces. But it is this antique jewelry casket. I do collect jewelry caskets. Oh yay, good. I'm so glad you can see me. I do collect jewelry caskets. I have a few that are this size, but not one in this particular style with the ovals and the circles. This would have had a top on a hinge. The hinge would have been, well, actually, it's a pretty clear break. So the hinge would have been somewhere, and then it would have opened. And the top would have been, oh, thank you, Mary. The top would have been a big piece of glass, a big circular cut, like how this is cut. It would have been like that on the top. Good morning, Judy. This is so exciting. I get to talk to you guys. This would have been on the big cut piece of glass on the top, and it would have opened like this, but it is missing the top. But I got this for such a good deal because it was broken. I only paid $15 for this. And I don't care that it was missing the top at all, because with the top, you're kind of limited as to what you can do with these for display purposes, because with that being one giant piece of glass, it can be really, really heavy. So when you open it, you can't really like stand it up because it would fall back. But with this missing the lid, I can do like little arrangements in here. And you can see them from the sides or from the top. Here's the bottom. So I really, really like these. Again, it's a jewelry casket. Thank you, Judy. Really, really pretty piece. I was super happy to get this. And at Scott's, a lot of things aren't priced. So if you're interested in something, 9 times out of 10, you have to ask the vendor how much things are. And when I saw this, even though it was broken, I kind of got scared away by asking how much it was, because these all the time at Scott's and pretty much anywhere you go, they're gonna be like, one of this size is like $175 to $275. Hi. But with it being broken, I was like, well, maybe it's a little more, you know, affordable. And I asked, and she was like, how about $15? And I was like, sold. So I really, really like this piece. It's definitely one of my favorite items I got from the weekend. Okay, I think I'm gonna show y'all like this really, really epic find next. I think these are amazing. They hardly ever come up for sale. I did pay up for them, but I don't care because they are super cool and super, super rare. But I'm gonna show you. So they are this pair of Napco Mermaid, hers and his salt and pepper shakers. I freaked out when I saw these. This one says, long time no he.
Hey, Mom.
Yes?
She has to go potty.
Oh, mommy duty. Hi, baby. I'm live. My daughter's outside helping Daddy and Papa work, but she had to come in for a potty break. You want to say hi?
I'll wait for you so I can walk you back.
Papa's going to wait on you, okay? So can you go potty and then go back out there? Because Mama's live on TV. People can see you right now. You say, have a good day. I love you. Go potty, baby. Go potty. This is the part of going live, you know, when you're a mom. You can't edit this out. Yeah, you see you on the TV. How cool is that? Okay, go potty. Papa's waiting on you outside. I know, go potty. Papa's waiting. Okay, so this one says, long time no he, and this one says, long time no she.
Did you go potty?
She's going, Papa. They are in overall very good condition, no breaks, no repairs, but they do have some minor chip, like flaking on the glaze right there. And let me see if I can show you, like right on the tippy tip of her fin, but the face paint is in excellent condition. Hey Papa, I'm live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And they both have their original Napco stickers. Yeah, I can hear it. Ooh. So these are absolutely amazing. Like I said, they don't really come up for sale that often, and when they do, they go for pretty big money. Actually, I'm not gonna keep these. These are gonna be for sale on my eBay. So if you're interested in these, keep an eye out. They're amazing, and they're also the pink ones. They make these in the pink, and they also make them in the gray. So these are the pink ones. So they're super kitschy, really fun. I was really, really happy about these. Thanks for interrupting my baby girl. She's a little doll. I think so. You know, I'm her biggest fan. Then the next thing I got was this antique ceramic baby doll bathtub. So it's just so sweet. It is porcelain, and it's a little bathtub for one of my babies. So I did get this for me. I only paid $2 for it, so I like that. Now this piece, I have to do some research. I don't know anything about it, but when I picked it up, you know when you can just feel quality glass when you pick it up? So this piece is absolutely stunning to me. I love the color. It just glistens like nobody's business. The bottom is extremely shiny, excellent condition. The paint job is in excellent condition as well. So if any of you guys know anything about this piece, let me know. I don't usually like to look up things when I'm sourcing unless I'm spending a lot of money, because it's just kind of, I don't know, you could just feel quality, you know? So if you know, would this be a salt? Do you guys think this would be a salt? I think I'm gonna use it to put my rings in. I don't know that I'll be able to sell it unless it's like, I look it up and I find out a lot about it. It does have a sticker on the bottom, and it says RGY.DJDD. No clue. Absolutely no clue. Now, glassware is not my biggest knowledge base. I don't know that much about glassware, unfortunately. I'm learning every day, but there's so much glassware and so many makers. It's a lot to take in, but I loved this piece, so I scooped this up. Liked that. What haven't I shown you? There's a lot more, I feel like. Alrighty then. Now I got these because I do sell on eBay, so of course I love antique and vintage the most, and that's pretty much all I do on my YouTube channel. But as far as my eBay store, I do sell newer things. I did pick up these Kate Spade Ballet Sparkle Flats. I'm gonna go through these really quick because I don't think y'all are much interested. Size 8.5. I only paid $10 for them. New these go, hi puppy. Knew these go for like $175, so I can certainly, you know, make my money back plus some. So I did grab these. Next is more stuff I bought for myself. Surprise, surprise. So I know that Lucite Candlesticks are really hard to come by and are all the rage right now, but I really like wooden ones. I find the wooden ones are just as difficult to find as the ceramic ones, and these are certainly older. I dare say French. Here's the bottom. They are wood, and they have this beautiful gold coal paint. I just love this color. It's one of my favorite colors. It was funny, when I bought these, the lady was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a bag." And I was like, "That's okay." And I was wearing overalls, and I had them in my pocket like this, and they're kind of sticking out, you know, because I was wearing overalls. And like I kid you not, like 6 people come up to me and ask me if I was a drummer in a band. And I just couldn't understand why. And then they were like, your drumsticks. And I was like, oh, no, my candlesticks. I was like, I had no idea. I was like, I didn't realize that they look like drumsticks, but they kind of do. I was like, maybe I should put them back in my pocket so I can look cool and people think I'm a drummer. But yes, I grabbed these for myself. I'm gonna make some kind of setup with them because I also got these ones. These are baby pink and gold, and these are shorter. I know they do look like drumsticks. Yeah, because I was like, maybe I should put them in a bag so people stop asking me if I'm in a band. But I was like, it probably makes me look cooler. I'm just gonna keep them in my pocket. No, I had to keep them in my pocket because I didn't have a bag. And then I got these Shree little ones. They're pink and gold. So I'm gonna make some kind of setup with these 5. And I think it will be really, really pretty. I just have to find the perfect candlesticks, or the perfect candlestick holders for these. Because I want something kind of different. I don't want to do brass or silver, or I don't know. I don't even know if I want glass. I don't know what kind of candle holders I want, but these are for me. I liked those. Then I got, this was a super cool find, and the vendor I bought this from was really, really nice. He gave me some really killer deals. This is a antique or vintage, I'm not really sure of the year, but it is a velvet hinged box. Here's the little opener right here. And when you open it, it is a very old pencil. And instead of it being wood with lead in the middle, the entire piece is a solid piece of lead. So then this is just like a paper, wrapper, just like a crayon, but the whole thing is one big old piece of lead. And it's still wrapped up with the original little ribbon. And the hinge works perfect. You can just shut it like this. It's got beautiful detailing on that little hinge right there. So this was a really fun find. I never found an antique pencil. So that was pretty cool. I like that. Then I bought this for myself too. So sorry, but it is another Victorian jewelry casket. There's something lodged in here. Come out. And I love these ones that are smaller. These are my favorite ones to collect. I love this starburst on all the sides. And again, it's got this beveled glass that just glistens. And this one, unlike the first one I showed you, does have the top. And then here's the bottom. This is definitely an older piece. She had this priced at $85, but it was in the case, like in a locked case like this, so I couldn't see the price. So I pointed at it and I said, how much is that? And she said, $55. So it does have a little break right here, but since I'm keeping it, I don't mind. I actually prefer my pieces to be broken. I know that's super bizarre, but I like the rejects. I like the pieces that other people might not, buy. And then I love this color of the interior cushion and how it's all kind of tattered. And it's got these pearlescent rivets. Ooh. So I love this piece. It's going into my personal collections. You do, Mary? I love them so much. They're so fun for displaying pretty much anything, but I do like to put my older jewelry in them because it's like a little experience when you put like your favorite ring in here, and then when you're ready to put it on, you open it. It just makes everything seem so fancy. So much fancier. I liked it. Next two things, these are mine as well. These are older, what is it called? Magic lantern slides. Now I also do collect some magic lantern slides. I'm kind of particular as to the ones I collect because I just like certain kinds. I'm gonna try to find something to put behind it so y'all can see. So here it is. It is just this pane of glass with this image inset onto it. This one appears to be some sort of like museum thing. It's gonna be so hard to show you guys. Maybe I can show you on my shirt. But I love these sitting in my windowsills. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm probably too old for the space buns, but you know what? Do what you want to do if it's not hurting anybody else. Just, if you think you're too old for it, you know, put that out of your head. Who cares? Like, if someone says something to you about what you got on or how you have your hair or your purse or what kind of makeup you're wearing, then like they have bigger problems than you do. So just ignore them and just do what you want to do and do what makes you happy. I'm a firm believer in that. And if, like I said, if someone has something to say about it, then that's something they got going on in their lives. It does not have anything to do with you. So please do not be offended if someone has the audacity to say anything to you about what you have on your body or what you got going on, because it's none of their business. And if they don't like it, then, you know, whatever. Go on. Who cares? That was a big spiel. I'm sorry. I'm just really passionate about doing whatever you want, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. I'm not saying like go punch somebody because you wanted to. I just mean like if it doesn't hurt anybody, do whatever you want to do and be you, and the world would be such a better place. But I love these. What I do with these is I sit them along my windowsills. So when the light shines through, you can see the image. And I love that because your windowsills is such a space that isn't usually utilized for like, you know, display or knick-knackery. So these are really fun. Just be careful if you have animals or kids because they are very sharp around the edges. But so I grabbed that for myself. And then I grabbed this one too. And this one again is like a picture of a piece of art. This one is more of like a sacrificial religious scene. And again, in a windowsill. These are really fun. They add a lot of dimension. I like them. And I have a few of these. Maybe I'll sell you guys some. Would any of y'all be interested in these? I've never tried to ship them before. I've had such a bad shipping week. I'll tell y'all what. I've been on eBay for like 6 or 7 years, and I've only ever had one thing break in the mail. And this week I've had 3. What is that? 6 years, 1 break. 1 week, 3 breaks. What kind of nonsense is that? But yeah, I have a bunch of these, so if you guys are interested in these, not these 2 particular, but just in general, maybe I'll sell y'all some. I'll do like a drop sale of some glass lantern slides. That would be cool. Next up, I got this really fun vintage puzzle. It is called Scrambled Eggs, the 3-dimensional puzzle. Who says an egg can't be unscrambled? And then it says, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, oh what a terrible spill, couldn't be put together at all regardless of effort or skill. Here are his pieces mixed and scrambled, but unlike the rhyme of old, they can be assembled, wholly unscrambled, be you if you only take hold. So I thought this was a really fun thing for Easter because I like these different things for holidays. Postal carriers aren't being very careful these days. I guess not, because nothing's changed in my shipping. I still ship the same as I've always shipped, but it's not been a good eBay week for that. Yay! Aw, thanks, Mom. My mom's proud of me for my first live. Thanks, Mommy. Pamela's here. Okay, now I can leave. Pamela Blanchard's in the house. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. This was nice. I'll see y'all later. I'm just kidding. Hi, Pamela. I'm so excited you're here. Okay, but the box is so cool. I love the box, but then when you open it, it is this 3-dimensional wooden egg puzzle, and this really, really fun green color, and all the pieces are there. Now, don't you dare ask me to assemble it, because that ain't gonna happen. I tried to mess with this last night to try to see if I could get this last piece in there. Maybe this way? Oh, By George, I think I've got it. Okay, hang on. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. I'm gonna break it. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna push it any further because I might have to get some mayonnaise now. Okay, wait, I got it. Well, anyways, here's the last piece. It goes in this way somehow. And then the egg goes like this. And it's a three-dimensional puzzle. So if you can figure out how to assemble it, that would be a really fun, unique piece for your display. It's like, it's almost there. It's so close to being assembled. I just need a genius. So if y'all are a genius, this is for you. And it comes with the original, like, little ephemera piece. So I thought that was really fun for Easter. Definitely different. Hi, Connie. Ooh. And thank you, Pam. You know, I think the world of you. I just think the world of all y'all. Everybody in this community is so amazingly kind. I haven't met a mean person yet. Not yet. And I've been doing this for what, like 4 months? And I've only had a couple comments that were a little off, like a little sassy, but that was about it. Everybody's super nice. Next thing I got is this Victorian needle book. It is carved out of horn, and it is a little stag. Now I do know he's missing his back legs. I totally understand that. But because of that, the seller sold it to me for only $2. And again, y'all know I love things that are broken, have history, or a little damaged, or not perfect, because like I'm not perfect. So, and you know, I like things that have a little bit of character. And it is carved out of horn. And horn, not corn. But I can see how I probably sounded like I said corn. But horn, like antler. I know this type of thing is definitely frowned upon. I don't condone this at all, but this is certainly well over 100 years old. So unfortunately, I can't change what happened to that poor animal, but I can rescue this piece because I don't know that anybody else would because it's broken. But really, really beautiful piece. And you would have put your needles for sewing in here. And it's got its original purple liner. I know, Judy, everybody is so nice. So nice. I'm so happy that I decided to do YouTube. Like, I just did it. Like, I just jumped. I need mods. I do need mods. How do I do mods? I didn't even think about that. Who wants to be a mod? Oh, I can make my mom a mod. Pin report. Add moderator. There, Mom. You're a moderator. And Miss Blanchard. If you want to be, you can be a moderator. You don't have to be, but Miss Judy, you can be a moderator. Please don't be offended if I don't make you a moderator. I'm just going off the people I really know. Sandy and Otto, you can be a moderator if you'd like. I think that's good for now. Hopefully we don't get troll invaded. Yes, it was at Scott's Antique Show. Miss Pamela, have you ever been there? Oh, you got one of my bots. I'm sorry. I guess, does that mean I've made it? I've got a bot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry you got a bot. That is so rude. All right, then I got two other people. And if any of y'all that I made a moderator don't want to be a moderator, just tell me. I can take you off. I'm sorry. I should have asked first. Next piece is this teeny tiny stick pin. It is like a celluloid little heart, and it's got this teeny tiny seed pearl in it. I do collect stick pins and Victorian hat pins, and I really liked this one because it's like discolored and tarnished and rusted, so it's perfect for me. So love that. And then there's this piece. She is this Victorian stick pin very Art Nouveau, and she's got, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, these beautiful rhinestones as her headband. I really like this piece as well. No, you want to go so bad. You want to come with me, Miss Pamela? One weekend, if you have time? We can make a weekend out of it. You can stay here in my withering cottage. I only have a 2-bedroom house, but you can sleep on an air mattress. I'm the worst host. I'm so sorry. You could always stay in a hotel if you really wanted to, but you are welcome to stay with me, Miss Pamela and Kelly. Y'all come down. We'll go for the weekend. That'll be really fun. And for any of y'all that live close to the Atlanta area, y'all can come too. We can meet up. That would be super fun. It is such an amazing show. Y'all should Google it if you haven't heard of it. Scott's Antique Show in Jonesboro. It is 2 giant expo centers. Like, they're not, like, you have to drive from one to the other. They do have a shuttle bus that takes you from one to the other, but I always just drive because I buy too much stuff to fit on the shuttle bus. So I would love to, baby. Don't they have a quarterly antiques vintage only show? I'm not sure about that. I do know they come to town once a month. I think it's the second weekend of each month, and I go every month, and every time I go, it's vintage and antiques. There's no like vendors that do like flea market-y stuff. They're very strict. It has to be vintage or antique to sell there. Well, that's not true. There are some people that do like handmade stuff, like they make their own purses and leather goods and things like that, but those are kind of scarce booths. Most of them are vintage and antique. But yeah, I go every weekend, Miss Pamela, and I always spend way too much. Like, I have to save up the whole month to go to Scott's. And when I go, I have to set a budget, and I always surpass my budget because it is my favorite show, my favorite place to shop. So yeah, you should come, Pamela. That would be super fun. All right, the next thing I got is this daguerreotype. I also collect daguerreotypes, tintypes, and embryotypes. So here's this one. Oh yeah, come on, Lena. Message me. All of you that live in the Atlanta area or Alabama or Tennessee or anywhere close, if you want to, message me and we'll all set up a time to go. Maybe next month would be fun. But I got this daguerreotype. She does come in her original leather embossed case. It is broken. It would have been attached and you would have opened it like a little book. But she is so beautiful. And something I just realized about this piece that I didn't before is that there is a little piece of paper behind this. So I'm gonna look at that. I didn't see that because these normally aren't supposed to come out. But here's her, and what these would have done is they would have pressed the image onto the glass, and then they painted the back to kind of make it 3-dimensional. So hand painted on the glass. That's kind of cool that this came out because they normally don't come out, so you don't get to see them like in this much detail and how they did it. So there's her, and there's a little paper behind her picture. Picture of Martha Dame Barthol, mother of Vienna Barthol Noterman. That is so cool that it had its provenance. I have so many of these and I've never found one with a provenance. Yay, that is such a fun piece. Yeah, it was just like tucked behind her picture. So I'm a sucker for these because this was somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, and I hate that it's no longer with the family. So I kind of adopt them and they come and live with me and they become my family. And look at the teeny tiny little latch right here. Really, really fun. I know, I've never seen one of them out of the case either. And then here's this one. This is one that I refer to as a ghostly girl because you can see if you face her one way, you can kind of see her portrait. There's a good shot. And then when you turn it another way, she kind of turns into a ghostly figure. And then that oil slick around there is just due to age and discoloration and tarnishing. But I love these pieces because they're just so like kind of eerie, but in a really beautiful way. See how it just kind of changes the way she hits the light. And this comes in its original gold frame. So she was adopted by me as well. And those are 2 keepies. I do apologize, but I am keeping this. Yay, you love her or you love the live? Either one is cool. I'm just glad y'all are here. So fun. What's wrong, Mama? I have a very old dog. They might be a pasture cell in Moreland this March from what I heard. So email me. Susie Q. See, is it Susie Q? I'm not saying that right. I'm not even gonna try to say it any further because I'll make a fool of myself. Email me. I would love to go. All right, this next thing I purchased is pretty crazy. No one knows if Polka is old. I know that my Polka's is old, Ashley. Hers is very old, but very cute. Oh, good morning. Yeah, I actually had no idea that I was gonna go live. I got all of this set up to do a pre-recorded YouTube video haul. And then I went to go record and it just like clicked to me. I was like, I can go live now. Because I hit over 1,000 subscribers and I couldn't do that before. I could if I went like through Restream, but I'm not very technical. Yeah, no, not very well, not good with that. So, but then I just decided, why the heck not? Just do it. If I make a fool out of myself and no one shows up, then that's cool too. I didn't really put too much thought into it, but I'm so glad all y'all are here. It's just so fun. Yes, Pamela, come to the farm sale, apparently. The, what is it, pasture sale? In Moreland. I haven't heard of Moreland. I don't know where that is. All right, so the next item I got is this. And there was a vendor at the show. I always shop her booth because she has the best like ephemera pieces. And I love ephemera. I'm a sucker for it. There's so much you can do with it, from decoupaging to just putting them in flower frogs, framing them, using them as appliques on your furniture. My mom, I need for you to put your, since you're a mod, it doesn't matter, but Mom, I need for you to put your Instagram in the chat so people can go see what you've been making with these. My mom is insanely talented and she has been making these amazing stained glass pieces with Victorian die cuts and they are amazing. I'm probably gonna convince my mom to let me do a sale with her stained glass Victorian die cut pieces because y'all are gonna freak out because it's something like that you've never seen before. Really super original idea, and she did them so beautifully. Y'all are gonna love them. So Mom, if you can, put your Instagram in and then post a bunch of pictures on your Instagram of the stained glass pieces you've been making because they're insane. But sorry, I'm off topic again. So this whole basket, there's a vendor, like I said, sells a lot of ephemera, and she has a whole table, like it's probably 12 feet long. Like it was several tables just full of ephemera. And then she had a sign that said 50 cents a piece on all of these Victorian die cuts. And then she had like postcards and antique photos and all this other really awesome stuff. And it was really, really crowded at her table. There was a bunch of people digging through her ephemera. So what I did is I was like, psst, psst, come here. And she was looking at me. I was like, come here, come here. And I buy from her all the time, so she kind of knew me. And she came over and she's like, yeah. And I was like, I was kind of wondering what you would charge if I bought all of the Victorian ephemera. And yeah. So me and her made a deal, and it was pretty funny. So I did buy all the Victorian ephemera she had. It was pretty funny because people were like digging through the ephemera even after we had made the deal. And I didn't want to be like, can you like stop looking through the ephemera, because like I bought it all. So I just kind of like stood back and let people pick through it. And you know, if they found some pieces, like I didn't say like, take that out of my price or anything like that. I just let them get what they wanted, and then I would slowly like start to gather them, and then I'd move down a little, and then I'd slowly start to gather that. And it probably took me about an hour just to clear the table without being rude to the other shoppers. But I was really happy that we were able to make a deal because I got some really, really, really amazing pieces. I'm just gonna take it all out and give you guys, I probably won't show you every single one because there is a lot. But I will show you. And these Victorian ephemera pieces, the die cuts and things like that, they are my favorite. But like, look at these. Here's puppy dogs. And these are Victorian. These are certainly older. They're not reproductions. I can just totally tell. But there's puppy dogs. And then there's this girl. I'm gonna try to go through them pretty quickly because I don't think I showed y'all. I just kind of give you a quick. There's just a couple, just a few little things. Nothing crazy. Just a couple pieces. There's her and her and this creepy guy and her. And then this one has a bunch of them in there. I haven't gone through these yet because it all happened like pretty quickly. Aren't these amazing? And they're not like crinkled or headless, anything like that. Like this one right here alone had a $5 price on the back. But yes, oh, and look at her with her flower. Beautiful. I love these things so much. Because, you know, this is another thing that I like because they weren't supposed to last. These were just things that people were, you know, potentially supposed to throw out. So the fact that they lasted all this time, and they're paper. Like, that's crazy that they have survived. And I love them. They're so well done. Yes, Miss Pamela, I do agree. I love these so much. I'm gonna try not to show you every single one because we'll be here for days. For days and days and days. Look at this dog. Handsome puppy dog. And then that one fell out. Here's some birds and some flowers. And a ship, and a horse. Y'all let me know if you're getting bored of me showing these and I can move on. I can move on. And look at her, she's beautiful. Oh, and then I got this Easter card with it's inscribed on the back. Good luck. That would be really good for St. Patrick's Day. Cutie. Cutie, cutie. Oh, look at this one. See, and this one was $8 originally. Hunting the kangaroo. Those poor kangaroos. Why would you hunt a kangaroo? I would never hunt a kangaroo. A zebra. There's this one. I don't like that one. He's being mean. Another horse. My lives are never boring. That's so nice. You know this is my first live though. See, oh, but you know, I've been on other people's channels' lives. See, you're smarter than me. Oh, my leg's asleep. Oh, my leg. Okay, and look at this one. My friend actually talked me into buying this one. Let's see. Who is this? Who is this man? Mom, you have pictures of me from back in the day? I changed my mind. Y'all don't go to my mom's Instagram. Mom, delete your Instagram right now. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about that. Yes, I used to be a brunette. And I'm kind of embarrassed now because I didn't know there was pictures of me on my mom's Instagram. Oh well, you know, it's fine. We all go through our changes. Y'all just don't make fun of me, okay? Okay? But do y'all know who this man is? He's a caricature. Well, I don't know if that classifies as a caricature because that is his real face, but his body is a cartoon. So does anybody know who this man is? It's very cool. It was never mailed. And here's this one of these couples. Queen Lily soap. Oh, and yes, my mom does make socks. She can knit a pair of socks, and I kid you not, like 2 hours. It's insane. Mother! Oh my gosh. Can one of my mods block my mother? Just block her. She's Kathleen Ross. Block her. Block her now. I'm just kidding. Don't block my mom. I'll never hear the end of it. Look at this one. That's quite the interesting pose. Y'all let me know if you're bored of these ephemera pieces and I can move on. Because I bought more ephemera, so that doesn't make sense. How are we gonna move on from ephemera with more ephemera? This one's kind of funny. Never again. Never again will you get near me, she says. Get away from me. You did this to me. This one's really cute. This is a yearly calendar on the back. 1893. So it's from 1893. I would say that's about the time range for all of these Victorian pieces. Dutch trawlers. That's a really pretty one. No one's telling me y'all are bored about seeing these, so I'm gonna keep going. Y'all don't think I'll be mad at you if you say move on, because I will. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. Little nests full of eggs. That's pretty darn cute. Pretty darn cute. Here's a ram. And I'll just show you guys like a few more and then I'll move on because there is so much here. This one's kind of cool. So it's not Victorian. I'd say this is more vintage, but it says Happy Easter and it's embroidered. It's an embroidered card. That's pretty unique. Oh, this one is my favorite. My absolute favorite. I do believe it is in French. Oh, yep, France. And yeah, like I said, this is my favorite. So are y'all ready? Because it's amazing. You're going to be super jealous because I'm not selling it. This is going in my Valentine's Day display. And this is a perfect example of things I like to put into my Valentine's Day display. Just something they're, you know, a little different than your standard thing, but still amazing. But look at this. Ready? 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 Look at this. And this is a real lock. It's like 3-dimensional. I'll take it out so you can see it. Look at that. And it's their photographs. Those are real photos of them. And then there's this provenance, but it's in French. And I can't read that. But look at the coloring of the photos. Is this not spectacular? Like, if I had to represent myself in one piece of ephemera and like what I'm into, this would be it, because I'm obsessed with this. I think it's stunning. I love everything about it. This is amazing. I probably would have paid for all of this just for this piece, because it was like love at first sight on this. Loved that a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. So that is for me. Y'all can't have it. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, you really can't have it, but I wasn't trying to be rude. Wasn't trying to be rude to y'all. This one is full of children. Lots of children in here. It is so rainy out. And look at her. She is beautiful. And I know I said I was only going to show you guys a couple more, but I just love these. This one is full of children as well. And here's another puppy dog. Here's a mommy and her puppies. And look at her. She's pretty. She is pretty. Let me, hang on. I'm gonna get, oh, my leg's asleep. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink. You guys will probably never, ever, ever meet someone who drinks as much as I do. Like, I have to have a drink in my hand pretty much 94/7. 94/7. I'm just always thirsty. Like, if you ever meet me in real life, I can almost guarantee you I will have a drink in my hand, because I am always thirsty. I don't usually drink too much soda. I usually drink water and LaCroix, but I don't want to make my ice maker right now, because that would be loud in y'all's ears. Here's this girl. She was $8.50. I didn't pay that, but just to kind of give you guys an idea. And since this is my first live, and there's 47 people in the house, which is crazy, especially since like I didn't know I was doing this. Y'all are amazing and so super supportive. Let me know, because I kind of want to get your feedback on, you did meet me. Did I have a drink? Was there a drink in my cart? This will be a true testament. You never told me. I'm pretty sure your name is Susie, but is that what you would like to be called? But I had a drink in my cart. Or did I have a drink in my cart? This will be a true testament. Do you remember? Because I probably did. Sorry. Since y'all are here, I want to get your input. Do you want me to do a live sale with this ephemera? Let me know. And if you don't, what do you want me to do on a live sale? Should I do a live sale by myself? Is that crazy? I've never done that. I got actual goosebumps just thinking about real goosebumps of just trying to think of doing my own live sale. That intimidates me to the 10th degree. I don't know why. I had Starbucks, see? Yes, I had a drink. Always have a drink. Not usually Starbucks. Starbucks is too bougie for me. It's usually just a bottle of water. My giant water bottle that I carry everywhere. I literally have like a 10-gallon bottle of water thing that I bring. But do y'all want, okay, live sale if you announce time ahead. Yes, that makes sense. Now, with the live sale, do y'all want this ephemera? Or should I just bring different stuff? My package of poodles just arrived and it was all fantastic. Oh, yay. I get so nervous with mystery boxes because I really want the person to buy them, but I really want the person that bought them to like them, but it's a mystery. So I'd be great in a solo sale. It's just so scary. Like how you did the number and price on things. So you'd want a drop sale I'm thinking though for like a live sale. What do y'all want? Do you want random things? Like for me just to bring things like, for example, these amazing mermaid Napco salt and pepper shakers? Or do y'all want me just to do a Victorian ephemera sale? This will be, tell you what, I've just decided. We're gonna take a vote. A live impromptu vote. And whichever one gets the most votes is what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and plan in a week or two. I'm gonna do my first live sale by myself. I've just decided. That's a huge commitment, but we're gonna do it because why the heck not? So vote real quick. Would you want me to bring random vintage items, vintage and antique items, like these vintage Napco mermaid salt pepper shakers that I'm obsessed with because they're absolutely amazing, and this amazing bittersweet swung vase, these types of things? Or do y'all want me to do ephemera, Victorian ephemera? Let me know. We're taking the vote right now. Oh, you're leaving? That makes me sad. All right, so I'm gonna look and see what the votes are. If y'all want random things or ephemera. Random things, random things. Yes, random mermaids. Random things, random things. Okay, it's been decided. Victorian ephemera is out. Random things. I'm live, Brigia. Can you believe it? I'm a big girl now. Maybe I'll bring some Victorian ephemera, but a lot of other stuff. So with that being said, Arian, you're here. Is it Arian or Arian? Or neither? Am I just butchering that all the way around? I'm so sorry. You think I know because my name is literally Ariana. So let me know. Arian? Arian? Random. Okay. So then, with that being said, what kind of stuff do y'all like? What would you like for me to bring to the sale? What is something you collect? Let's get to know each other. Let's get to know each. Here's a headless chicken. First person to comment headless chicken gets this for $30. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't you dare do that. A cow. Miss Brigia likes mid-century modern. I got you, Miss Gia. Gia, since you just got here, did you see this? Dun, 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 dun. Purple. I need a pen. Let me write this down. I'm getting up again. Sorry. Ooh. And also, can I just say, you know you have a 4-year-old when this is what your notebook looks like. Yep. She's an artist, I'll tell you. Okay, let's see. So we've got purple. We want purple things. Brigia wants mid-century modern. Amberina glass. Amberina glass. Got that. Mini picture frames. Picture frames. Oh, postcards. Let me show you something. So, moving along with the haul, which is why I was here to begin with, and I kind of lost track of myself, as I do all the time. I tell my husband that the way my brain works is just like the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. That is literally my head, right? So like if I go to list something on eBay, right? I'll go and get the thing, and then I'll find a speck of dirt on it. So then I'll need a rag. And then when I go to the rag, I'll notice that there's dishes that need to be done. So then I'll do the dishes, but then my hands will be wet, and then I'll need a towel. And then I'll go to get a towel, and I'll notice we're low on towels. So then I'll go do laundry. My brain, that's literally my life. That's my motto, is my brain is the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. That is literally how you do it. So, what else? I saw something else. Tins, brooches, photos, and postcards. Brooches, photos, postcards, brooches. These are all some of my very favoriteest things. Okay. Now, since some of you had mentioned postcards, so I told you I bought all of the Victorian ephemera that lady had, right? Well, I bought all of this and then I continued shopping and I actually went to my car to leave. And then something told me, go back in. Maybe you missed something. You need to see the vase? Dun, 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 dun. Hers is pretty. She sure is pretty. Kitsch, kitsch, kitsch. I have a lot of kitsch. And I have a lot of mid-century. And Fatbird Finds is in the house. Yes, yes. Did you ever find any more puff corn? I'm looking for you. I really am. Hashtag find the puff corn. Yes, this is beautiful. I like it a lot. I like these really wide-mouthed ones. Though I like these bigger wide-mouthed ones than the skinnier ones. No more puff corn? I'm gonna find you some and I'm gonna send it to you. I have taken on the challenge. Okay, I'm really gonna try to focus now. All right, focusing. So I went back into the building, into Scott's, and I was walking around, and then I ended up back at that ephemera lady's booth. Remember when I told you she had the 12-foot table full of vintage postcards and photos and ephemera, and Victorian ephemera? Well, the first time I just made her an offer on all of the Victorian ephemera. But then the second time I went back into the show, it was like the end of the day. It was the end of the day on Saturday. And the show is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But on Sunday, Joyce, I think you just need to, yes. Joyce, I think you just need to email her name, YouTube. Yes, and normally when someone has a live sale, they go over all that businessy stuff at the beginning. So they kind of break it down for you to make it really super easy. This is unfortunately not a sale. This is just a haul thing. But look, I told you I was gonna focus and I didn't focus. All right, so I went back and I said, how much for everything else you have on the table? The whole table. And remember, everything she had on the table was 50 cents a piece. But I made her an offer on the whole table. Dun, 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 dun. So, for those of you that don't like ephemera, I do apologize because this whole box is full of ephemera. But if y'all get super bored, I shall move on. But yes, we made a deal on all of the vintage postcards and photos that she had left on the table. So I also love buying these antique and vintage photos of people, like, you know, like just people, because they have been lost. They are no longer with their families. So these are my favorite things to use as package toppers, is vintage and antique photos, because I feel like if I give them away as a package topper, then they get another chance at life. You know, they can go live with somebody and continue on. What is that called? Like on that movie, Coco. What is it? Where if someone has your picture, this is a real thing. If someone has your picture, then you continue to be remembered and your spirit can continue to be present in the mortal world. I know I'm sounding crazy, but I swear it's a thing. So I love to use antique and vintage photographs as package toppers because then someone who gets it can give them another chance and cherish them and adopt them, and they can be family. So I like these. I love old photographs. Look at this one. This gentleman, and I do think it's a gentleman, appears to be in a dress. That seems pretty peculiar for that time period. I mean, you know, I don't mind whatever you want to do, but it's just a little interesting for that time period. And that's definitely a gentleman. Good for you, sir. do what you gotta do, you know? Huh. But, and then, so there's a lot of old photos in here. You can see. Lots of old photos. But, let's just see. The majority of this box is full. Is it a swimsuit? Did they have, but why is, I mean, you're probably right. I'm probably a nincompoop. But would his swimsuit have been the same as her swimsuit? Like, did men wear the same swimsuit? I mean, I guess I knew it was a swimsuit, but would they have worn the same swimsuit as females? Was that a thing? I don't know everything. I wish I did. I don't. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's a whole box of vintage photos. Ariana, I hate to go, but I have to go run an errand for the hubster. Oh, thanks for being a moderator. Sorry, I made you one if you didn't want to be. I should have asked. My bad. Have a good day, though. Be safe. So, not everything in here is antique photos. The majority of this box is full of vintage postcards. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And I love vintage postcards. I as well use these for package shoppers. And they're getting harder and harder to find. And y'all know you can get like a lot of 10 for like $12. Yes, but the women's may have had a skirt. And look at this picture of her with the provenance. Can you see that? So pretty. But yeah, and as you can see, like this one postcard, she had priced at $2.50. Well, not her, but. And I got a whole box full of old postcards and photos. Look, he's holding some koalas. That's pretty cool. And then there's some of these old postcard books. This is Vermont. Swimsuit. So it is a swimsuit, and I'm just a silly gooseball who has no idea what she's talking about. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. You know, I really think that subconsciously I knew that was a bathing suit, but since I'm live, I probably just wanted to be wrong and make a fool of myself. This is cool. Weaving yarns. But yeah, entire thing is just completely slap full of vintage and antique postcards. I was really happy to find this, to make this deal with her. I think it was a super fair deal. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to buy these. Look at this. Look at these handsome men. Tales of the Crypt. This always scared me as a kid. I couldn't watch this. Y'all watch this? This was very scary to me as a child. Yes, complete. What is? Oh, look at this. Oh my great goodness. Look at this postcard. So it's full of like sand and it goes down like he's drinking it, right? Y'all see that? Do you see this? And then look at the back when you flip it over. What the heck? The things that they made. You just can't find this quality things anymore. That's a fancy one. There is so much in here. There's these old cigar labels. Yeah, she said that she was happy that she didn't have to pack all of this up. And, I think she buys estates, so she gets new, pieces for her booth for the show, like, you know, every month. So I think she likes to bring new things. So I don't think she minded doing something like that so that next month she can bring things that are a little different. Oh, and there was one more thing in the bottom of this box I got. This book, Comtesse de Fes. I probably butchered that as well. It is French. Mom, I thought I told one of my mods to block my mother. She is just still here. I'm just kidding, Mom. Yes, Drew Barrymore posted a picture of me on her Instagram. We're all very excited. It was pretty cool, but I feel weird talking about it because it's just, I don't know. It just makes me feel funny. Here's this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to say that. Catherine, I'm live. Catherine Young, did you see, I tried to call you on Instagram. Let me know. Did the call go through? I don't know. The thing is, Catherine Young, I didn't know how to go live. And I was trying to bother you to figure out how to do it because I knew you would know because you're super smart. But you didn't answer, so I just did it. And, oh, you saw I called. Yeah, I tried to call you because I didn't know what I was doing, but that's okay. And I just want to show you these real quick, Catherine, since you're just here. Look at this I got this weekend. It's broken, but I still really, really like it. And I also got this one. I think you might like these. And then Catherine Young, look at these. Napco Mermaid Salt and Pepper Shakers. I just like these so much. I just like them so much. They're so cute. I like them. Well, that is actually everything I bought at Scott's. We did it. We're done. I'm sad. I had a lot of fun on this live with you guys. I don't want to go yet. Is there anything y'all want to talk about? Anything you want to see in my collection? Anything to prolong this live a little bit longer because I'm having too much fun? Let me know. If not, I can go. That'd be all right. I'd be sad, but I'd figure it out. Talk more about Drew Barrymore. Why did she post a picture? Like I said, I feel kind of weird talking about it because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, and I'm certainly not like I'm a pretty self-conscious person, so I feel kind of weird talking about it, but I will because you asked, and my mom brought it up, so thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. So for those of you that don't know, I like to wear white mascara sometimes. You can go to my Instagram and you can see that I wear white mascara sometimes. And the white mascara that I buy is actually mascara from Flower Beauty, which is Drew Barrymore's mascara line. She has a whole makeup line, but specifically she's kind of known for her Snow Queen white mascara because it's different and it's a little edgy, and a lot of people are like not really for it and don't really understand it, which I totally get. But I really like it. I think it's fun. I think it's something different. So I wear it sometimes. And I posted a picture to my Instagram, not thinking much about it. And then my cousin, who I hadn't talked to in so many years, messaged me and she was like, you should tag Drew Barrymore and Flower Beauty in your Instagram post. And I'm terrible at Instagram. And I was like, why? Like, why? And she was like, well, maybe they'll see it and that would be cool. And I was like, well, how do I do that? She said, just click on it and click tag and tag Drew Barrymore and Flower Beauty. And I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but okay. And I did that. And then about like a week later, I got a message from my friend And she was like, I'm guessing you don't know that Drew Barrymore posted your picture on her Instagram. And I was like, whatever. Like, is it April? Is this April Fool's? Like, what are you talking about? She's like, no, I'm like being for real. Drew Barrymore posted your picture, to her Instagram. And I was like, what? And then I went to my Instagram because I don't go on there as often as I should. And I surely had a message from Drew Barrymore saying that she had posted my picture on her Instagram. And that was pretty crazy. It wasn't just my picture. It was like 5 or 6 people wearing her mascara. If you go to Drew Barrymore's Instagram, it's a picture of her, like the main photo on her Instagram is a picture of her in all black, kind of standing, I think, on like a red carpet type of thing. And she's got her white eyelashes on. And if you click on that post and you scroll, my picture's like the 3rd picture in the post. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't know. I had no idea. If my friend hadn't told me, I probably still wouldn't have known to this day. But that's my story. It's not real exciting, but it was still pretty cool because Drew Barrymore is one of my favorite actresses. I think she's super down to earth and really funny and just, a regular person. So, well, thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. It was just good lighting. It was a product of good lighting. And I did it, I don't know how to edit photos or anything like that, but I did use a filter. So, gotta be honest. Honest and upfront. I used a filter, but I don't know. I didn't edit it because I don't know how to edit. But yeah, I think I might end the live. I don't really want to, but if there's anything else you guys want to see in my collection, or anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, I might just say bye, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Look for a live sale from me. I guess we're gonna do it. That's pretty crazy. In about a week or 2, I will go ahead and shop my shelves and see what there is that I should bring. I like to bring really good stuff, and especially since it's my first live sale, I gotta bring the best stuff. So I will do that, and then I'll post on the community tab when I'll be doing my live, because I don't know. What is the weirdest thing you have? That is a loaded question. Because I have a lot of very weird stuff. So the weirdest things I have are my most controversial items. And I really hesitate to talk about them because I really want to take everybody's feelings into consideration. And I certainly don't want to offend or upset anybody. I just want to tread so lightly, and this is live, so I can't take anything back. Let me think. So I do collect taxidermy, okay? For those of you that didn't know, I do collect taxidermy. Now, I have never unalived anything in my life other than like fleas, ticks, and flies. And a cockroach, if it's in my house, not outside. I won't kill a bug if it's outside. That's their territory. But if I go to an antique store or a flea market or a thrift store and I see a taxidermy animal, I kind of just like feel really bad that they were unalived for, against their will. It just breaks my heart, and I can't bring them back. I can't go back in time and change what happened to them, but I do like to adopt them and give them a second chance at life and be part of my like little weird family. So I do collect taxidermy. Like I said, I've never killed a thing in my life or unalived a thing in my life. None of my pieces were by my own hands. Most of them were actually like recycled. I actually got one out of a trash can. I don't want to talk about that one. But yeah, that's what I do. So, yeah. So with that being said, would any of you guys be offended if I showed you my 2 oddest taxidermy pieces. If you would be offended, let me know and I will totally understand, and I will not show them because I certainly don't want to offend anybody. So let me know if you would take a personal offense to me showing my 2 weirdest pieces of taxidermy, and I will not show them. I'll give you like a little bit of time. You want to see show. So it's 2. I just want to make sure nobody has a problem with it. No offense. I would not be offended. Would love to see. Bring out the taxidermy. No offense, no offense, no offense. Okay, so I see a lot of no offenses. So if I go to get them and I come back and you would be offended, just maybe you maybe leave. I don't know. I tread lightly with my taxidermy because I understand how it is. So, okay, I'm gonna go get my 2 weirdest pieces. Give me a minute and I'll be back. Just give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, I am here. I'm back. I am back. Okay, no offense, would love to see, no offense, love to see. Okay, so my first piece, now when I found him, he had a broken yegg. He was actually missing, I'd say like 2/4 of his leg, and I adopted him. He actually was given to me for free because he was so damaged, but I did my best to repair him, and that is my 150-pound dog wanting to come in. Hold your horses. I'll be right with you, sir. He was missing like 2/4 of his leg, and I tried to fix him to the best of my ability. I certainly am not a taxidermy person, but I just did paper mache. So here's my 1 piece. Pun man. Terrible timing. I'll be right back. Just there's that. I'll be right back. Honey. Come in. And he was not outside in the rain. We have a screened-in porch. He was on the porch. No, sir. Leave her alone, Putty. So, here's my turtle. Stop, Putty. And right here is his leg that was broken. So, from the armpit to about here was missing. And I did many, many layers of paper mache. And then I hand painted this part right here. But this is my turtle. He's got his original shell, completely taxidermized. He doesn't smell or anything like that. All taxidermy is, for those of you that don't know, it's pretty much just leather. So really no different than your handbags or your leather seats in your car or your leather shoes. It's the same thing. It's just stuffed with stuffing. Basically just like if you put stuffing in your handbag, your leather handbag. It's the exact same thing. So this is my turtle man. I really like him. He's actually very large. And whoever did him did a very good job. He looks actually still very much alive. He does need a little top hat, and he's very heavy. So this is my turtle. I like him a lot because I was able to fix him, because I would have hated for him to have been unalived for decoration and then get broken and then thrown away and have been unalived all for naught. So I like my turtle. That's my turtle. Thank you so much. And then this is my favoriteest taxidermy piece and probably my most controversial, which is why when Arian said, what is your oddest piece in your collection? I think this one is it because it's definitely my most controversial. But it's also my favorite. So let me show you. I gotta stand up for her. What kind of dog? Just curious. I have three. Two are rescues. One was not. Come here, Bud. Come here. Oh gosh. Okay, let me show you real quick, and then I'll show you my taxidermy piece. This is Hauntus. This is my 120 or like what? How much do you weigh? 90-pound Labradoodle. His name is Hauntus, and then this is my 150-pound rescue that wandered up to my property, and we took him in and got him. That was my ring light, but it's live, you know? These things happen. Come here, Bud. Come here. Come here. He wandered up to our property, and we took him in and got him neutered and shotted. Come here. They want to meet you. Come here. He is 150 pounds. He is half Great Pyrenees and half Bloodhound. And you're just a little baby. So this is the Pud Man. This is the Pud Man. The Puddy. The Puddy. And he is only about a year old, the vet said. So they actually said that he was going to get bigger. What are we going to do with you if you're bigger? You're going to be bigger than Mama. He already weighs more than me. So, but he's a very good boy. He's a very good boy. And then I have my very old girl who is sleeping. Thank you. So I have Polka, Hauntus, and Pudman. Putty. Go Putty. Go on. Thank you for knocking over my ring light. That was very nice of you. Very, very nice. Yeah, he is a big boy. And he's just getting bigger. You're just getting bigger. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hug. To give Mama a hug. All right. I gotta go back to being live. Y'all be good. Go on. All right. Now, sorry. My controversial piece. I will show you. And then I'll probably go because this has turned into not what I originally had started. All right. Excuse me, Pud. So here is my oddest piece of taxidermy. Oops. I have a couple of my antique ribbons displayed on her, but this is my baby doe. Putty, you don't need to eat her. So the story behind her is I actually purchased her from a taxidermy business that was going out of business. I got the tip from a really good friend of mine who also really appreciates these types of things. And so we went together and had the opportunity to look through the items that the shop owner had. And the story behind this piece is that this poor little baby was actually hit by a car, and the person that hit her felt really bad about it, which I would have too. I would have been devastated. They felt really bad about it, so they actually had her taxidermized, and then they never came and paid for her or picked her up. So that's the type of things that this shop owner had available for going out of business because of, you know, if hunters usually unalive an animal, they will pay to have it mounted, and then they'll pick it up because it's like a trophy to them, which I don't understand that, but you know, that's fine, I guess. But this one, like I said, was hit by a car, and the person felt bad, so they had it taxidermized, and then they never came back and paid for it or picked it up. So he had it, so he had done all the work to it, and you know, time is money, so he never got paid for his job. So that's why he was selling it, is to kind of recuperate some of that time and money that he had put into this piece, because you do have to buy the form for the animal, because like I said, inside of these, of course, it's not bone, it's not their insides, it's nothing like that. It's literally just a styrofoam mold, and then their fur is put over. So again, no different than leather. The only step that's different is that the fur was still left on. So if you buy like a leather handbag or leather shoes, or you have leather seats in your car, it's literally made out of animal skin. The only difference is the hair has been removed. So in this case, the hair has been left on, and the eyes are not really her eyes. They are glass eye replicas. And the nose is never really their real noses either. The noses are usually carved out of clay and then hand painted as well. And then I'll show you the bottom. So here's the bottom. Again, inside it's just a piece of styrofoam, and then her leather pelt was hand stitched onto the mold. But yeah, so I did purchase her because, like I said, when I see certain pieces, I get instantly attached, and I want to adopt them and give them a home and appreciate them. And she was forgotten about, and he was going out of business, so who knows what would have happened to her. So yeah, this is my favorite piece and my most controversial, but also I think one of my most beautiful. As sad as that is, I hate to say that an unalived animal is beautiful, but she was a beautiful animal when she wasn't unalived, and she still is beautiful. And yeah, I keep her in a glass case to make sure she's nice and preserved and taken care of. And that's it. I don't have a name for her. I don't usually name my pieces because I don't know. I just rescue them because they need a home, and I don't know. Naming them feels weird. But yeah, this is her. She is beautiful, and that is my most bizarre piece of my collection. I would certainly say it is. That and my turtle. But I have lots more. Lots more. And actually, this one right here in my dining room, right here, is an 18, I can actually pick you guys up. Whoop. This piece right here is a John Hutchins taxidermied fox with chasing 2 rabbits. And this is actually from the late 1800s with the original beveled glass, and it is from Europe. And it was shipped here from Europe in its original glass case from the 1800s. Absolutely amazing piece. And you probably won't be able to see the size of this red fox, but he is huge. And that is because they had more things to eat. Hunting, times have really changed. So now you won't see a red fox quite that large, or bunnies for that matter of fact. And he sits on top of my hutch in my dining room. So that's another really, really cool piece that I love so much. Let's see, what is that? Some people showed me their garage, which was filled with they offended me. They offered me, sorry, I can't read. I freaked and had to turn it down. Mike, you should have called me. I would have adopted them all. Well, thank you so much, Pamela. And thank you guys so much for joining me in my weird animals in my withering cottage. This was such a fun impromptu thing to do. And I'm so grateful for all of you that came. I had a really fun time. And be on the lookout for my first live sale that's gonna happen in a week or two, because we just decided that during this live. So again, thank you all so much for coming and for joining me at the Withering Cottage. Bye guys. And now I gotta figure out how to end this thing. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Oh. Yes, okay, bye guys.